What is up, you guys? We interrupt today's regularly scheduled program to bring you guys a brand new app that Anicia has recently discovered and she's literally freaking obsessed with. Yes, guys, another app that Anicia is obsessed with.
So, as you guys know, I'm like the video game player when it comes to playing games on the phone. That's me. That's what I do. So, in this new game called Murder in the Alps, it's like an adventure slash crime type of game, and you get 1930s vibes throughout the whole thing. In that game, there's a lot of mini games as well within it all, and one of my favorite things is like the hidden objects parts. So when I was younger, I used to play like this I Spy game a lot, and this is exactly like it. So when you gotta search for different clues, like let me show you guys real quick. So as you guys can see right here on the screen, in this little sparkly where it's all sparkling right here, I click on that, and then it gives me a list of a whole bunch of things that I gotta find. This is my favorite thing to do, and it's super tricky too, because sometimes, like as you can see right here, there's no handle on this. I have to find the handle. And sometimes it can be actually really hard, but I love it. The reason why I'm searching for things and different little clues is because in this game, a murder happened and you have to interact with a whole bunch of different characters. You gotta go find different clues to find out who the killer is. You interact with every single character. You get to know all their little secrets, whole bunch of stuff. So one of the things I gotta find is a tie. I already see it right here inside the cabinet. Boom, found a tie. Another thing I gotta find is a skull. I see it right here. Boom. This is super easy.
Africa.
This part.
I see Africa's right there.
How are you gonna just take that from me?
So if you guys are into detective slash crime based type things, then make sure you guys click the first link inside the description down below and download the game and get started on cracking the case. Channel 5 Action News live in 5, 4, 3, 2, you're on.
Hello everyone, my name is Anicia and we are here live with Channel 4 Fox News, and right now it is so windy out here and I'm trying to get you guys the weather and fucking move the camera the right way.
Why is it always that every time we have the opportunity to make a sit down video, one of us is always eating, and it's more often you than not? Why are you always eating something?
I feel like we're sitting down, so it's an opportunity for me to enjoy
It's
food.
Not an opportunity for you to enjoy anything.
It's my zebra cake. If you want a zebra cake, you will get your own zebra cake.
It's not an opportunity for you to enjoy anything other than my presence.
What we're not gonna do is that.
No, I'll do it because you're eating. What is up, you guys? Look at those gains, boy.
So, what is up, you guys? It is nighttime right now that we are filming this. I just want to make sure we get videos up for you guys as often as possible.
Now that we came back with that little prank video.
So funny.
You're just mad.
Anyways,
Press.
any fucking way.
Press.
You need to stop making me cuss.
I'll just tell mom if you keep on cussing. So
you're gonna tell mom, and how's mom gonna listen to you?
What do you mean? How's mom gonna listen to me?
She don't like you. Mom don't like you. You didn't know that?
Dad Ben told me that he doesn't even like you. So
that's not even your dad.
Dad's the one that puts a roof over our head. So what are you talking about?
His hands look like that, so ours can look like this.
Okay, you guys.
So
alright, you guys.
This is why we stopped filming. No. Okay.
Alright, you guys. So I never thought that we.
He wants to be in the spotlight so bad. Like, sit down, boy.
What are you
sit
down.
Like that's me. That's who I am. I think I have like 7 different personalities in me. I'm kind of like split. Yeah. Because I have like etc. So over the break, as you guys can see by the title,
I honestly am gonna say that I never thought that we'd have to record this video.
I know, but it's okay because we're fine. So over the break, over our break. So, hey, that's my zebra cake.
What did you tell mom?
Over our little break we had away from YouTube, as you guys can see by the title, we had a pregnancy scare. Filmed like myself finding out that I wasn't pregnant. I didn't film his reaction to me not being pregnant, but I mean, he could just tell you his reaction. Let's just get right into this video. If you guys haven't already, give this video a huge thumbs up. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Also, hit the little bell icon down below to get notified every single time we what?
Every single time we post a new video, because we are known for being consistent with our videos.
This is the Life of Us vlogs,
where every day we post more.
Etc.
Etc.
So if you guys are new to this channel, or at least, bro, the people that hate us, they probably they're like hella cringe right now, like.
Etc.
I hate them, etc.
They're all
keep it going.
Unsubscribing and subscribing. etc. etc.
You're like, I hate these family YouTubers, etc.
etc. But when you say you gotta like etc.
etc.
and you gotta do it etc.
etc. He doesn't do that. He just says.
But I do that.
Yeah, but you just add your little feminine touch. So for those of you who are new to this channel, or at least relatively new, my name is Devontae.
My name's Anicia.
Her name's Juliet. His name's Sire. And this is the Life of Us vlog, where every day it's more
posting new videos, etc.
Alright, you guys, so how do we even hop into this video? Like,
we thought we were pregnant.
I don't like when people say we. I don't like when people say we're pregnant.
We thought I was pregnant.
Because she ain't started her period in like a good month.
Yeah, okay, so let me just start from the beginning. So you guys know that I got my birth control taken out December. Sometime, wait, or was it November? Was it November?
I don't remember.
It was something 30th, okay? So then they had told me, and if... You won't finish the whole thing, though.
Want some water?
No, I don't want no damn water. Oh my god. So the doctor that...
Sorry.
1, 2, 3.
So the doctor that
took... You could do it with me. Ready?
So the doctor that took out my birth control...
So the doctor that took out my birth control had told me that a few days after...
You know what they say about girls feeling all up on you, like on the first date? They're into you.
Yeah? Etc. She had told me that a few days after I'm gonna be starting my period, and she was like, you're gonna have an irregular period for the next few months just because your body's trying to get used to being without the birth control. So I was like, okay. So I was expecting to have an irregular period. So a few days after I got my birth control taken out.
Why are you guys trying to up me?
No. So a few days after I got my birth control taken out, I did start my period, and I was on my period for about 4 days, but it was just like a regular period. Or no, actually I'm lying. It was a very light period. I've never been wanting to have like heavy period, TMI. I've never had a heavy period. I've always just had pretty light periods, light to normal. But this one was like really light. So I was just like, okay, and it lasted about 3 or 4 days. So I was like, okay, cool. Mind you, I forgot that like now that I'm off birth control, I need to be tracking my period. I need to remember what days I started, what days I ended, and stuff like that. So I didn't do that. And I'm so used to being on my birth control and my period just coming whenever it wants to and staying for however long it wants to, that I I'm just used to not tracking my period. So when January came around, I was like, did I already have my period? I was like, I think I'm supposed to start in the beginning of January. I think I started my other period in the beginning of December. So I was waiting for it to come. I didn't feel any type of period symptoms, nothing like that. But I just kind of was just like, okay, like whatever. Just like, it feels like I'm explaining my pregnancy story all over again. So I was kind of just like, okay, like I'll just wait it out and see when it's gonna come. Because I really didn't remember when I started it. So then I started to get a little bit worried because I started feeling really sick. Like,
this is like beginning of January when we weren't like uploading and stuff like that.
Yeah, extremely car sick. Like, it was really hard for me to like be in the car, and I didn't know what it was for, but I just didn't think anything of it. I'm like I eat unhealthy all the time, and like I just think maybe it's just my diet messing with me, you know, because there's so many things wrong with me. I always complain about like aches and pains, and I'm dying. And
but you had always like had the same diet since like when you first started dating.
Yeah.
But you had never gotten like car sick until like recently.
So I was kind of just like, what the heck, you know? So for those of you who don't know, when you read up on Nexplanon, the birth control that I had, you can get pregnant really quick after getting it out. I'm talking like within days. Yeah. Like, you can get pregnant so quick. So me and Devontae, TMI again, we were not being careful. I mean, I took a couple Plan Bs, but like, who's to say that that's gonna work? You know what I'm saying? But one of the times that I took the Plan B, I took it like 3 days later, and I think you're supposed to take it like right after. But you can take it 3 days later, but it's like the sooner you take it, it's the better.
Yeah, the more effective.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh my god, like I took that Plan B, like, and I feel like this is just what it feels like to have a pregnancy scare. And I was like, oh my gosh, like no, like I don't know what to do. I didn't know whether or not I should tell him or not, because I didn't want him to get his hopes up and then like me not be pregnant, and then, you know, I don't know. And then I was just scared altogether because I was like, I'm not ready to have a kid right now. Like, well, at least, you know, I didn't think so. Basically, what happened after that is I waited a few days, and then I told Devontae, like, I'm supposed to get my period. Haven't got my period. I'm feeling sick. and I don't know what's going on. I took that plan B a few days later. What do you think we should do? So Devontae was like, you know what? We'll buy a pregnancy test and we'll see what's gonna happen. So I started thinking about it the next day, and I was like, I felt kind of bad because I remember when me and him talked about like our perfect picture of like when we plan on like, not even when we plan on having a kid, but if I were to ever get pregnant. What was something that you had told me when we had first talked about like me getting pregnant? You wanted me to surprise you, right?
Yeah.
So we always talked about that, and so the next day I kind of felt like bad because I was like, okay, I just like kind of told him basically like he's gonna know if I'm pregnant. So I didn't bring it up the next day, and Devontae forgets everything. Like, I'm telling you, he forgets everything. So I was just like, he's not gonna remember. So then we had got intimate a couple nights later.
Stop. We just kissed.
Etc. We got intimate one night, and then the next night I had told him, oh, can you go to CVS so I can buy a plan B? So he was like, all right.
I feel like that was like your plan.
What?
Like us to get intimate so that way you can go to get what you want.
Well, I don't know how to drive. I got out. Usually he would get out, but he was like, what the heck, why do you want to get out? And I was like, because I want to. I asked for a plan B, and then I was having a hard time trying to find the pregnancy test. So before walking out of CVS, I had my little backpack on, and I just pushed the pregnancy test box in that backpack and like smashed it in there, and then I was just holding the plan B in my hand. So I get in the car and I told Devontae, oh, I took a minute because they had no more plan Bs. They had to go grab some from the back. So Devontae was like, oh, okay, like, you know, whatever. So we come home right away. I go to the bathroom, and this happened. That's where I'll insert the clip of me taking the pregnancy test. Okay, so I'm recording on my phone right now, and I'm whispering because Devontae is in the other bathroom. I think he's in there. I'm gonna take pregnancy test. I've been off my birth control, and like we haven't been being safe at all. And me and Devontae, we talk about a baby, but like we just say like if it happens, it happens. We're not like, we haven't like started planning for one or anything like that. But I haven't got my period, and I think I was supposed to get it already, but I'm not for sure. I'm gonna take these tests. I'll get back to you guys. I just took the test. It said to wait 3 minutes. So I've already waited like 2, but I haven't looked at it. Okay, I'm gonna look. Oh my god, I'm not pregnant. Not. I ain't pregnant. I ain't pregnant. Let me see if there's like a faint. Nope. I ain't pregnant. So boom, I wasn't pregnant, and y'all see me twerking at the end because I was happy that I was not pregnant. I was not.
Wait, but
pregnant.
don't like, cause there's always those people, those warriors or whatever, and I understand their point of view, but like they get so mad whenever someone like they're so happy that they're not pregnant because there's so many people out there who can't like ovulate or whatever it's called. Like, I want you to say that. If you're going to talk about the twerking and you twerking, or if I'm going to put that in, I need you to say something about that, because I don't want people thinking like, oh, she's ungrateful because she's not having a child when I can't even have a child. Now I would love to have a child, you know what I mean? So I don't want anyone thinking that way.
I know that there's a lot of people out there who can't get pregnant and are just having a hard time getting pregnant. I don't think I have a problem with that.
Because God forbid that happened to us.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I don't think so. Because I have Juliet. I don't know what I'm like now. But in no way am I trying to disrespect anybody. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody's journey with having a baby or anything like that. Just me personally, as of right now, today, I don't want to be pregnant. Yeah. So that's why I was like pretty happy that I wasn't pregnant. But I was also a little sad on the inside because I knew that like I had just told him that I like.
Yeah, so like when she came, like she brought me the pregnancy test because she wanted to like mess with me, and like my heart just absolutely freaking dropped. Like I was on the couch playing like an app game, and like my heart freaking dropped, you guys. Like, and then like she was all smiling at me, and like I took the pregnancy test and it said not pregnant, and then I looked at her and like I literally threw the pregnancy test at the wall, like, and then I screamed in a pillow.
So, etc. That brings me into like another subject of like another reason why I just don't want to have a baby right now is because you know, we live in an apartment. Me and him had agreed on if we
I'm so mad.
Have a baby,
dude,
then we
like-
will be living in a house. Mind you guys, we posted a video saying that, you know, we're moving out. We're getting a house. We're not going to move no more.
I'm so angry. Like, Anicia...
Listen, hear me out though. I love our apartment. We've only been here for creeping up on a year, you guys. That's it.
We have...
And I'm just getting used to living here.
Hey, Google. How many months is 98 days?
98 days equal 3.222 months.
3.2 months. So pretty much 3 months is how much we have to be inside of this apartment. Like, we got into the conversation about just like waiting another year because Anicia is barely starting to actually like love our apartment. Well, we've always like loved our apartment. And don't get me wrong, I love my apartment. She loves her apartment. It's our first apartment. You're obviously going to love it, but she's starting to get more comfortable inside of the apartment to where her anxiety is really starting to ease up now that Sire's like almost now that Sire's like growing up and like we've been here longer, so she's able to
getting used to it. And
yeah.
not even only that, like not all of my family have seen it yet, and like I'm just getting used to like I know what I can buy to decorate in certain areas, and I just love my apartment. I really, really do love it being here. I'm not gonna move out just because some random is like big mad that we're here. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
it's just, see, my point of view is like we're head to head with this, but there's pros and there's cons of staying in our apartment, and there's pros and cons of moving out. So I want a backyard. I want upstairs. Sire's gonna get bigger. He wants to run around. Juliet's gonna get bigger. By next year, she's gonna be 4. Like, I don't know. My personal opinion, I kind of just... Like, those are just the main things. I want something bigger. I want something wider. I want a backyard. I want something for Sire. Like,
if I wanted to, Devontae would get a house right now. But...
That's literally what we were gonna do.
Yeah,
like,
we were already, like, planning on leaving and everything. But, I don't know. I just feel like this is, like, my little home. It's our first ever home together.
I know it's our first ever home together, and I'm not in a rush to move out, but at the same time, I know that we can handle a house. Like, if we're able to handle an apartment...
I know we can handle a house. It's not about that. It's just about, like, me just wanting to stay here for a little longer. So,
But
we're
baby,
getting off
like-
subject. We're getting off subject.
Well,
but
can we ask them what their opinions? Like, what do they think in the comment section? What do you guys think in the comment section? So, before they tell us what they think, they need to hear you out. Why should we stay here? And then I'll tell them why should we get a house? So that way they can be like, okay, like.
So I think that we should stay because we've only been here for what will be a year. We've only been here for 1 year. I don't mean stay for like 3 more years, nothing like that. I'm just asking for 1 more year here. Just 1 more year. Just to like love on each other in it and like.
Baby, we've loved everywhere.
Like, but just, you know, like. I just love it still.
Tell them! Don't tell me!
I love this apartment still, guys. And, like, I don't know what you guys think, but I just hope you guys are on my side because it really helped me out.
That's all you gotta say is because I love this apartment. That's why you don't want to move out. I want to move out because I want a backyard for Sire, a proper backyard for Sire. I want a bigger area for Juliet. We do have a child. She's gonna grow up. And what if you do get pregnant? What if you get pregnant midway through our lease? There's no fucking way we're going to be able to get out of our lease. Unless we pay a fucking huge ass lump sum. Like, what if you get pregnant? There's always a possibility. There's always a what if. And I'll be damned if I'm going to be paying a month-to-month rent. Like, no, I'm not going to be doing that shit. We're going to sign a 1-year lease. Exactly like we have now. And, like, what happens if you get pregnant in June? Like, you're going to have to give birth inside of this apartment. Like, that's not okay. Like, that child should have its own room. Bigger area, and like I don't want to go throughout the moving process while having a baby. You know what I mean? Like that would be fucking terrible.
Okay,
I know
that's where me and you need to come in. If we can prevent that from happening.
Oh, I can move out with the baby, and you stay here for the remaining of the lease. I feel like that would be okay.
I think that me and you just need to be more careful.
You need to be careful.
You need to be more careful. You the one who lock your legs around me.
You're trying to trap me. Hey, do your legs have a restraining order against each other? Because they're always split apart. Anyways, you guys, so those are my reasons. Like, I just want something bigger. Like, that's just it. I want something bigger. I want a backyard. I want to have family over so we could barbecue in our own backyard. Like, we can have a pool upstairs, downstairs. Like, just bigger.
I don't know, you guys. He does have a lot of really good points, and I don't know, but I just think that I want to stay for 1 more year.
And so what if everyone inside the comment section says, get a house? And then what?
Then they can all... Never mind.
How about this, baby? Let's do something, yeah? Let's do something.
No, we agreed already. We agreed. We know the agreement.
Okay, no, but this agreement will help. If this video hits 50 50,000 likes, 50,000 likes, we will move into a house May 1st of 2019.
Y'all be on my side. This is the one time I'm asking you not to like a video.
Agree with me. Agree with me. Look me in my eyes. Mito mi ojos. No cross count.
You broke my nail!
I'm sorry. I tried to do on my...
Devontae! It's not funny. It really hurts me.
I tried to do on my muffin with you.
You're paying for my new nail set.
Alright, I got some money tucked away. I can pay for your full set. Alright. You're all shaking my hand like that.
Chill!
Yeah.
Don't do this.
Hey, should I do the skadoosh from Kung Fu Panda?
No!
Alright, shake it. 50,000 likes. If this video hits 50,000 likes, we will move out into a house May 1st, 2019.
Whatever, you guys. So that's pretty much one of the reasons why we were missing or on a break for the past week or so. But we just thought, why not share it with you guys, especially because I filmed it anyways.
Yeah.
And hopefully maybe like in a year from now or something.
We're moved out.
You guys will, we're moved out in a year from now.
Yeah, in a year from now, it will be January 2019. So yeah, hopefully in a year from now, we'll be moved out.
It'll be January 2019?
Yeah, a year from now.
Oh.
Alright, you guys. Anyways, we have to wrap this video up. We don't want it to be a prolonged video. But please, you guys, help me. I want to move out.
This video was about our pregnancy scare, and you turned it into like a fucking boxing match about who's gonna move out. Or
nah, honestly, I love our apartment, and like, I want to get a tattoo of our key somewhere on me.
Oh yeah, same.
And then, like, I don't know, like, I love our apartment more than anything. I just feel like a year is good enough for you to be inside of an apartment. If you're financially stable to handle a house, then take advantage of that. I feel like that's my personal opinion. Or save your money, I don't know. There's other opinions. But either way, we really hope you guys enjoyed today's little sit down video. Hope you guys got a really good laugh out of it. I know that I'm going to be laughing my ass off while editing this video. But in regards to a pregnancy, I feel like that's honestly God's kind of saying, like, now it's just not your time.
Yeah.
You know, we have so much that we need to accomplish. We still have a lot of meet and greets that we need to handle. Or not handled, but like established and stuff like that. And like, you'll be damned if you going to a meet and greet midsummer and you're pregnant. So I mean,
I was pregnant for the summertime with Jules. It was
shirt up everywhere.
Everywhere. You catch me in a grocery store, my whole ass stomach out. Like,
See, I can't stand you. If I seen you at the grocery store, I'd be like a hood rat.
Yep, Shawneth.
So if you guys haven't already, make sure you smash this video with a huge thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, hit the little bell icon down below to get notified every single time we
post a new video.
And so for those of you who are new to this channel, or at least relatively new, my name is Devontae.
My name's Anicia.
Her name's Juliet. His name's Sire. And this is the Life of Us Vlogs, where every day it's more
new videos, etc.
Oh, you said etc. You're hella pipe.
Etc. Stupid.
Please,
okay.
please. 50. Guys, please. 50,000 likes. And baby, you shook on it. No crosses count. And you said on our relationship and on our
life.
life.
If this video gets 50,000 likes and you find me my perfect house, we will move out.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!